Hey everyone, today is February 7th, 2011. I'm Ryan, and you're watching the Baby Beaver Bunch. So, this week's topic is going to be the idea that sexuality is being used as a fad, or is used as a fad in a lot of cases, and what we think about that, and if we agree with that, and more. Yeah. So basically, there's stuff in my eye. But anyways, that's not relevant. I think that the reason people see sexuality as being a fad a lot of the times is because a lot of people experiment a lot because they want to find who they are, especially when they're young or teenagers are going through that hormonal phase in their lives when they just want to put a label on everything and really find who they are, and they're not afraid from declaring who they are because they want to be part of something. So in that experimenting phase, seeing if they are, oftentimes they'll say who they are, and say it really loud and really proud, even though they're really still confused. That's just my opinion, though. Also, a lot of people in the same hormonal phase that might be LGBT just want to scream it from rooftops, and they want to annoy as many people as possible. I'm sorry if that sounds offensive, I just know people like this who may be bisexual, maybe not, I don't know what's going on in their head, but they want to tell everyone they know, and I don't know why, but that just happens a lot, especially in the middle school through high school. It's just how it is because you're young and awkward, and that's just what happens. And nowadays it's a lot more acceptable to be that way, to say, hey look, I'm so gay guys, look at me. But it's still annoying, and it's hard. It makes it harder for the people who are actually LGBT and want to be accepted by society because of those few people who act out and want to be stared at as much as they can. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being proud, but I don't know if you guys know those people. I don't mean like you people to be offensive, but the people who walk around and tell everyone they know as soon as they meet them, hi, my name is Jordan and I am a flamboyant F-word, F-A-G, and then they go around prancing in rainbows and stuff. If that's how you are, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I just think that that's how people in the younger age group tend to cope with themselves. Another thing why I think this thought is around is because, yeah, along with the experimentation thing, a lot of people might make out with the same sex because they might think it might get them attention, or they might think that it gets, like girls might make out with girls because guys think it's hot, and I think that's ridiculous, and I think that's stupid, and if you do that, then I am offended. Because if you are doing something that you are not, if you're acting out as something you're not and giving a negative stereotype to the people who actually are, it makes the lives of the people who are and are actually trying to fight to live and be seen with equality, it makes it harder. Yeah. So I guess that's it. I just think that it's not always like a fad, obviously, because there are lots of people who are LGBT who aren't doing it just to be recognized, or who aren't doing it just to be seen as different. And when people do that, it gets under my skin a lot, because there are people who are that, who aren't doing it to be seen as different. There are people who are that because they're just following their hearts, not their mindset of being young and wanting to create a name for yourself. And I think that's all that it really boils down to, I guess. And I also think that people might think it's a fad because it's becoming more widely acceptable, and to people outside of the community, they might view that as, oh, because it's growing so widely, maybe it's not really real, maybe I shouldn't really respect it because that's not really who they are, they're just being that way because they want to try it out now that it's more acceptable. But in my opinion, I think that the reason more and more people are coming out is because it's more and more safe to come out, and that's really all it boils down to. That when it's more socially acceptable, people are going to embrace it more. Yeah. And that's all I think I have to say about the topic. So, happy Monday. Hope you guys like the video. Hope you guys have a fabulous Monday. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. And that's it. So, I'll see you next Monday. I think I've been saying Monday. I don't know. I'll see you next Monday. And yeah. Bye, guys.